So like I like to suggest a couple of different apps to couples. So the one that I really, really love is called Agape.
Hmm.
And this is like, so what they do is they provide a question each day. And this is more just like a general communication exercise. And then you each have the app, you each kind of answer the question, and they don't let you see your partner's answer until you've answered the question yourself. And then it'll be things like, how do you like to show affection to your partner?
Hmm.
Or if you had $1 million, what would you want to do together? You mentioned something interesting of just like there's so many situations that can come up that you don't know what is
Hmm.
going to happen between you and your partner, that this may just be something that you never considered, and you need to have that foundation of, whatever it is, like whether it's monogamous relationships or consensually non-monogamous, you know the foundation of clear communication and having the ability to check in with your partner and be able to talk it through and understand where each of you are coming from,
Hmm.
and really listening to one another. That's really important, that I think a lot of people just kind of overlook sometimes.
Yeah, these are like very, very critical and essential skills that help couples maintain healthy relationships. Like they're skills, which means they can be learned, they can be taught. It's not something we're born with. Like this is a particular thing that you practice over time, and it's unique with your partner, right? Because good or effective communication can look very different from one couple to another based on their emotional status or their attachment style or their communication style. So it's kind of always remembering that every couple or every relationship is very unique to them because every person is unique and has their own experiences.
Yeah, and even looking at family backgrounds, how they were raised to communicate, how did they witness
Hmm.
communication go on with their grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, everyone in their lives. What is their own communication foundation, and how is that going to show up in the present relationship? Is so important to kind of understand and conceptualize what might be going on here.
Absolutely. It informs so much of how we start relationships and maintain them.
Oh, absolutely.
There is a book that I would recommend. I've had a lot of my clients read this book that was very helpful. It's called Ethical Slut. And have you heard of that one?
Yes, I have. It's on
Yes.
my to be read list.
So it's a phenomenal book. It helps couples or individuals looking to be non-monogamous really have some of these deep questions, right? And have some of these deep discussions about what would this look like for us, and kind of challenging some of these biases or informed thoughts that we might have had before, and see things really differently, and give kind of practical tips and help on how to navigate this for the first time. So if anyone's listening who is thinking about it, starting it, Ethical Slut is a really good book for that.
That is definitely getting bumped up my list. I will be checking that one out soon.
Yeah. Is there anything that you like to give clients, whether it's like worksheets or anything that you typically give, or is it more like in session working it out together?
I think we do a lot of in session working things out together, but something I like to make a lot of use of is like technology. So, like, I like to suggest a couple of different apps to couples. So, the one that I really, really love is called Agape.
Hmm.
And this is like, so what they do is they provide a question each day. And this is more just like a general communication exercise. And then you each have the app, you each kind of answer the question, and they don't let you see your partner's answer until you've answered the question yourself. And then it'll be things like, how do you like to show affection to your partner?
Hmm.
Or if you had $1 million, what would you want to do together? Like it ranges from silly to more serious and some sweet. But that's a really good like conversation starter to begin building up that intimate component. And then the other one is called the official app, and that one's really, really good for sexual communication. It gives you like a list of yeses or nos,
Hmm.
different activities you'd be interested in, and that can be really helpful for like the consensual non-monogamy negotiation, kink negotiation, or anything else when you're starting up a new relationship.
And what was that called? The official app?
Yeah,
The official app. Oh, okay, that one's cool. I've never heard of that one before. I'll have to add that to the list of things.
Yeah. I just saw that like pretty recently. I think it's a new app that I started following their page on TikTok, and I was like, this is going to be so helpful. I'm going to recommend this to every single person I come across.
That's awesome. Yeah, so it's really great to have these additional resources for individuals or couples to go to, right? Because we discuss things, we talk it out, we process it, and then having something outside of sessions to really learn more about or practice, especially with something like this, is very helpful because it's not a one-time conversation, right? Like the majority of the time, these are going to be conversations you have follow up and follow up and follow up and, checking in and maintaining. So having this consistently where you check in or you learn more about your partner and negotiate things as it goes is really phenomenal for continuing this process for couples.
Oh yeah, of course. And I love finding different new apps that you've got it in the palm of your hand all the time. A little tool to help you with your relationship wherever you go. It's great.
Yeah.